Looking for cool stuff, like the one seen in this video? Then head on to headhunterstore.com, your #1 place in Finland to shop action figures, statues, replicas, customized figures and statues, plus much more. Just click the link in the description below this video.
Greetings, true collectors. It's Kifor, back here with a new action figure review of the NECA Series 1 Robocop. Now that the brand new Robocop movie has come out, and the NECA Ad 209 figure arriving, I figured what a better time to take a look back at the first release of the Robocop figure, from 2011, and let us see how does it still hold up today. Let's go ahead and start things off by taking a look at Robocop inside the box. As you can see here, Robocop comes in a standard clamshell blister packaging that many of the NECA figures came, and still come in. It fully showcases the figure and all the accessories inside, featuring a nice image of the Detroit skyline, with the list of the prime directives. Up at the top we have the first Robocop movie logo, while the bottom half of the packaging has a little insert with a close-up picture of Robocop, along with the iconic tagline from the classic movie poster. Swinging onto the back of the box. Back of the card has a really cool shot of the action figure with his day to spike out, ready to stab Boddicker right through his throat, as well as a full synopsis of the movie. Now let us pop this blister and take a look of this figure outside of the packaging. Robocop's design has always lent itself well for making a cool action figure, and this figure is no exception. One of the things you can always count on NECA to deliver is a beautifully executed sculpt, and the sculpt on this figure is absolutely perfect, as far as I can tell. You can see he features a great sculpt job that's got a lot of details put on his armor. It perfectly captures all of the little intricacies and the geometric shapes on the armor. Once again NECA didn't skimp on the details, and there's a great deal of fine detail sculpted all over the armor. There's just so much going on with it. My absolute favorite thing about the sculpt are these little pistons on the calves of his legs, and the fact that they actually work. That's an awesome little detail many of the other manufacturers would overlook. Let's continue with taking a closer look at the head sculpt. Design of the helmet is excellent. While the most of his face is covered by the visor, sculpt does an amazing job in capturing the likeness of Peter Weller, as if he came straight from the movie. He has a very defined jaw, and a very stern facial expression, with a beautiful sculpt that highlights all the wrinkles and grooves on his face. Skin tone is a bit too pale, but it doesn't bother me that much. He doesn't exactly have a healthy glow in the movie either. Armor is sculpted and painted with a gorgeous metallic gray along with very deep glossy black on the chin guard, and the ABS you may also notice a little bit of bluish wash in there that really makes the armor stand out. All of that combined really adds some depth to all the details. Paint application is really well done all across the figure, with all of the metallic parts having a great pearlescent texture that adds a bit of a shine. Here he is compared to Black Series 6-inch scale Greedo, to give you sense of the scale. As you can see here, He stands roughly 7 inches tall. Now looking at the articulation. Articulation is exactly like we have come to expect from other NECA releases. Head it rocks up and down, and rotates from left to right, and the hand moves up and down, albeit the movement is limited by the shape of his shoulder, and you can only move them about half of the way. And the shoulder rotates. Great head and single joints at the elbows, but his hands are sculpted in such a way that his elbows only bend slightly. For some reason it looks like the left elbow can bend a bit more, which is weird. No hinged joints at the wrist, but he has a swivel at the wrist. South pretty decent range of movement on the hands. He has a diagram joint at the torso that articulates slightly forwards and back. The waist rotates, the legs move forwards and back, and outwards and in, but like with the shoulders, the shape of the hip prevents them from moving far outwards. Excellent hidden double joints at the knees, very nice articulation there. The ankles are hinged and move up and down. He has a really well-balanced figure, and you shouldn't have any problems keeping him standing on his feet. Overall, he has really great articulation, and you should be able to get some nice posing out of the figure. As far as the accessories go, Robocop comes with 2 accessories. First up is the Robocop signature weapon, the Auto 9 pistol. Gun is made of solid plastic, and it features no extra painted detail. Instead it just has a simple black color. It can only be held on his right hand, that's the hand with the sculpted trigger finger. He has really nice tight grip and the gun fits in the hand perfectly. It has a very nicely detailed piece that looks good in his hand, and you can get some really cool one-handed poses of Robocop killing the bad guys. In addition to that piece, Robocop also comes with an interchangeable right hand. You can pop the hand off easily and insert the hand that has the data spike in its place. Mixing the 2 hands gives you a good array of displayability. I wish NECA would have included few more accessories with the figure. It would be so cool to have the Cobra assault cannon or some baby food cans to really push this figure over the edge. There you have it. This has been a look back at the first NECA Robocop figure released in 2011. For the most part I would say this is still a very well done figure. Sculpt is amazing on this figure, and he has got a beautiful paint job. Only minor gripe I have with this figure is with the articulation. The lack of articulation, like in the shoulders and the hips, really hinders the amount of poses you are going to get out of him, and with the way his hands are sculpted, restricts the movement of the elbows. There are also few places where the paint isn't that well done. Alignment of the paint upon the visor is a couple of millimeters off, and there is a little bit of paint speckle on the shin guard, but other than that, there are no major problems with the figure. If you are a fan of the Robocop franchise, and have been looking for a great action figure representation of the hero, I just cannot recommend him enough. I just love this figure. It's a 3-year-old release, but it still works great. You just cannot deny the incredible sculpt and the brilliant paint job on this figure. This definitely has got me excited about the upcoming release of VET 209. NECA Robocop line has been out for quite a while now, and can be found on specialty store shelves right now, and are also available online stores like the Headhunter store. Remember to leave a comment, and give a big thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Alternatively, you can follow me on Blogspot, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find the links in the description beneath the video. Hope to see you in the next video, and remember, you're never too old to play with your toys.